So our quick recap from last episode, we went up against the Halloweeners, captured some gang members, did unspeakable torture, followed by strapping them with some lovely new designer vests, where they walked into the gang hideout, and there was a subsequently very, very large explosion. Right?
Yeah, pretty cool.
That covers it. And then our esteemed de facto leader of the Valkyries waiting long enough behind for the scene to clear out so that he could go back in and plant a flag. Because in the game of gang world domination, you have to have flags.
Yeah.
Yep. And then at the end of that, Bear had gotten back in contact with his contact in regards to the job that we were doing for Sam.
Yes, and you know that your target likes to spend his time there at the bar, as per the turned in receipt for how long Korgath was hanging out at the bar, making sure that he's there. So you know that he shows up evening time usually.
What are we waiting for, guys?
I don't know. What are you waiting for?
I say we just keep it simple. Like, we have to intimidate the guy, get him to, hopefully maybe run away. We never see his face again. It was transport him to another place or put the fear of Bear in him. I say we keep it simple.
Well, it was also, we just need to make sure that he stays away from one specific place.
Mm-hmm.
He's not allowed to go to the Tacoma docks anymore.
Yep.
So that should be pretty easy to convince him to hopefully go other ways. But yeah, that seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
Still down with that plan.
All right. I would like to just take a moment and write a note that simply says, stay away from the Tacoma docks, in case he loses consciousness while we're putting the fear of us in him. So I'm just going to write a note that says, stay away from the Tacoma docks. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to sign it a friend. And we'll just slip that in the pocket so we can leave that with the fella just as a reminder.
Just in case.
Yeah. It's always good to positively reinforce.
Some kind of reinforcement, but positive isn't the way that I would look at it. But hey, what do I know? So is everybody meeting at the bar, or what's your plan there for that? Are you all going together? Are you going inside? Are you staking the place out? What's the deal?
I will say Otto hasn't been dragged into this mission yet, from what I remember. So like, I'm just gonna chill at home. You guys got it. Just let me know when I'm muted. I'm just gonna sit here and be muted and play Minecraft in the background or something.
Wow. Otto's just like, you guys don't need me, right?
I don't know what's going on.
I will actually call Otto just to make sure, because it's always good to have somebody that can do that weird stuff that he sometimes does.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
And
all right, so Otto, you get a call from Bear.
Hey, yeah, Bear, what's up? Aren't you here? Why didn't you just come up to my room? Why are you calling me? Jotunheim?
I'm making preparations.
For
this
what?
was faster. We've got a job, a favor for Sam.
Why?
He needed a favor.
So why are you doing it? Do you not remember what happened last time?
He's going to do us a solid with some paperwork.
Okay, what do you need?
Mostly somebody to stake out the outside of the place with Spider.
Is that my job?
Yeah.
All right.
Otto, I feel like you should have flashbacks at this moment. The last time you stood outside of a place with Spider, it exploded.
What if is there any explosions involved? Why are we going to this build? Like, what are we doing?
We're going to a bar. I don't think the bar is going to explode.
Yeah, well, I didn't think a hotel would explode, but here we are, so.
Fair point.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. maybe not stand so close. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Be ready in 20 minutes.
I'm always ready.
Yeah.
So Kaze, I think you and I go in and we have them outside on point watching for any signs of backup for the target or trouble, Lone Star, anything like that. Bring the bike so you and I at least can make a quick getaway if we need to. And that way, they won't necessarily be implicated. They're just a couple of people, taking in the sights.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Also, just to be safe, when we are going to go into the bar, I'm also gonna be wearing like a ski mask situation, since this guy does have connections to the Yaks, and we have done business with the Yaks in the past. I think it would probably be safer to not have any type of connection coming back like that. So just to be on the safe side.
Better make it two, because they've seen me.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. All right.
Yeah.
I pull out knitting needles and just start really quickly.
Quick crochet, just whatever.
Yeah.
It takes some time.
He said we got 20 minutes till Odo gets here anyway, so I'm just working on it.
Okay. How are you all getting to this bar?
Otto and I are gonna take a cab
Okay.
and go first, post up, and then they can go whatever. But let's go separate this time.
Okay.
And I'll ride with Kaze.
All right. So.
But
Otto
you
and-
gotta wear the harness. It's safety first.
Oh no, I should absolutely wear the harness, the weight distribution and all.
Absolutely.
Safety
we're on the
first
same
in the
page.
shadows here, everybody.
Hey,
You heard it,
hey,
right?
always safety first. How dare you? Shadows or otherwise, always safety first.
Never mind burning and exploding buildings. Safety
No.
first.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
You saw how safe we were shooting all of those guys running out of the building on fire towards us. Nobody was in front of everybody. We made a very uniformed firing line, and everybody got equal shots to take care of it. Safety
And
first.
all the safeties were on the pistols when I handed them out.
Absolutely. I don't understand what the problem here is so easy. We just like to make sure that we got all of our bases covered.
I'm just going over the new slogan.
Safety first. Yeah.
Safety first. Okay. So Spider and Otto, you get to the location first. You're hanging out downtown here. It's pretty relaxed. I mean, normal traffic for what you would expect for this evening. It's not too cold, despite it being, what, now into February, the beginning thereof.
There,
So it's just
like
a brisk evening.
is there a what's across the street that we could just like hang out at while also being able to keep an eye on the entrance?
There's a good old stuffer shack.
That works.
That works.
Okay.
Into the stuffer shack.
All right, gives you a clear view across the street. Kaze and Bear, you'll get there a little bit later. Are you throwing on your ski masks and going right in, or what's the plan here?
Yeah. Well, let's see if he's in there first.
Are you just gonna
That's
walk
probably
in and
the
look-
safer bet.
look around?
Yeah. Order a drink, maybe.
Sure.
I'm gonna wait outside for Bear to let me know if he is in there. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll earpiece, and then you give the third one to Spider, so that way we can all be
Okay.
on the same page.
So Bear, you walk in, go right up to the bar, order a drink. Scanning the room. It's a light crowd this evening. Only a few parishioners at the bar, and then you've got at the side, you have a kind of a booth, circular booth. There's what looks to be the young Yakuza member. He's got a couple of his goons around him.
I'll call Kaze. Circular table. I'll kind of give directions which table.
Mhm.
Hard and fast.
Masks on.
Yep.
All right. I'll put on my mask and then come through the door.
I'm going to pull mine up and pop my trigger.
Okay. Are you running right at him at the same time, or what's the deal?
I'm going to wait. As soon as Kaze comes in, I'm charging the table. I'm going to grab the guy and just overwhelming force.
Kaze comes in, you speedily book your way across the bar, making it to the table, and are going to reach across and grab this young guy by the scruff of his shirt. As you reach, you just get a big hand on your arm from one of the guys sitting across on the circular booth. He snaps his hand down on your arm.
Question.
Yeah.
Can I run up behind Bear, jump off of his shoulder, and Superman punch this guy in the face?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm doing that.
Okay, you're running off of his back. And
Yep.
He's a dwarf and you're a human. This is going to be great. Make me a quickness test first. So you go to punch him. He's got his hand on Bear's arm, holding him, and you go to jump off his back and Superman punch him. And as you make the leap and go to punch, he throws up his arm to absorb the punch. And just
Okay.
kind of take it.
As my hand makes contact with his arm, can I pop
Uh-huh.
my claws?
Yeah, you can eject your spurs if you want.
We shall go that route.
Okay. Make a cyber combat implant roll.
We survived this. We need to get you some martial arts skill.
Yeah, right. Oh,
Or he
there's
could have
cyber
just
implant
gone,
coming in.
or he could have just gone for the Superman punch and extended the claws in the
But
same
see, like,
action.
I didn't, like, I wanted to see if I could get, like, a solid I wasn't trying to, like, stab him in the face with the claws. I'm trying to go, like, non-lethal if possible. I'm not just trying to
Oh, wow.
murder everybody. Come on, so easy. Jeez, man.
I wouldn't have known from last episode.
Hey, listen, that was different. That's gang warfare, right? All's fair in gang warfare. We're just trying to send a message here, okay? I'm not trying to send body bags.
So you've done the punch and you're extending the spurs out as well. And he reacts fast enough to bat your hand away as the spurs are ejecting.
Jesus Christ, what is this guy?
All right, now everybody will roll initiative. Kaza, you're up first. What do you want to do?
I'm going to quickly tap onto my earpiece and go, Spider, we got action. If you guys want to roll over, we are ready to go.
Okay. You'll tap your earpiece and say, Spider, we have action.
Okay.
Hang on. That's a free action. You
Okay.
still have.
Cool. And then outside of that, I still have, I'm assuming, the big guy that was in front of me
Yeah.
from last time. All right. I am gonna try to just swing in again and see if I can, like, catch him in the leg with the spurs.
With the spurs?
Yeah, with
Okay.
the spurs, and just try to see if I can go for some type of limb wound that will incapacitate him.
Okay. Roll your cyber implant combat skill, and you can use combat pull if you want up to your skill rating. As you go to try and stab into his leg, and his fist just moves fast enough to pop you in the upper part of your chest, pushing you back a little bit.
Okay.
Bear, you're up next.
I'm dropping 5 combat pool into this punch on the main guy. Because the one guy released my arm, yeah?
No, he still has a hold of it. He's
Oh,
been fighting Kaze with one hand.
oh dear. Okay. Yeah, we're going to deal with that guy. And I'm going to pump 5 combat pool into I'm going to it's clobbering time. I'm going to go for it.
Well, you do hit him, which is good. And he will release your arm from the solid punch that you end up connecting to the side of his face. The goon in the other seat goes to make a quickness test. Okay. And he's successfully quick drawing his pistol and making a point blank shot at Bear. Did you want to spend any combat pool to try to dodge?
I would like to spend my remaining 3 to dodge.
Okay.
Or no, sorry, remaining 2.
Okay, target number 4. Point blank shot. Huh. Wired reflexes. Move fast.
Ninja mode.
Something else happens. Bear and Kaze, you can make perception tests to see if you notice. Kaze, you and Bear both hear the familiar sound of a shotgun round being chambered.
From behind,
Bear,
I assume.
Yeah, as Bear, you hear, not again. Spider, what would you like to do? You've been informed it's hit the fan.
Everything was going so smoothly up to this point. I will reach into my jacket and pull out my mask that I painted black. The black mask with the silver spider on the side. And I will go charging across the street and tell Otto, come on.
All right, Otto.
I was probably like mid-purchase of something in the stuffer shack, and he's just like, what? It just like slaps down a couple of new and grabs like the stuffer shack burrito, takes a gnarly bite, and starts booking it across the street. And as he's running to do so, I'm going to cast increase reflexes on myself.
Kaze, it's your turn.
Okay, so I have the guy in front of me that I've been trying to fight that Bear punched in the face.
Yes.
And then how far away is the other guy that pulled out the pistol?
He's right across the table.
Right across the table?
He's definitely within arm's reach of you.
Okay, I'm gonna
Pulled out the gun, tried to fire at Bear. Bear somehow dodged at almost point blank range.
you know, because he's just that damn good. I am going to use my katana and try to see if I can stab his arm to cause him to drop his gun.
Okay. You're drawing?
Yeah.
And attacking?
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's good. You don't sever his artery. But you do quickly draw the katana and thrust forward to stab through his forearm. The blade goes through his armor jacket sleeve, through his arm, through the other side of his armor jacket sleeve. He will now roll to see if he keeps hold of the weapon. Of which he does not. So the gun clatters to the floor as you stab through his forearm.
Would it be possible for me to, like, take a step to the side of the table that was in the middle and try to, like, flip the table up? Because I heard the dude rack that shotgun. So I want to, like, move the table to use it as a shield.
You'd be able to move, but you wouldn't be able to flip the table up.
Okay, so flip the table would be, like, the actual action that I'd have to
separate
perform.
action. Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. Could I then still do a move towards him, but while moving, try to, like, kick the gun away as part of the movement that's on the ground, or is that, like...
Oh, of the gun on the wet?
The gun that he dropped, can I, like, kick it so it's not, like, at his feet? While
if you
moving towards him.
If you still have any actions, yes, because I wouldn't consider that a free... Well...
This is up to you. If not,
I know it's up to me.
I'll just take a step towards him, and that's
give
cool
you-
too.
I'll give you the free action to kick the gun away. If you were trying to pick it up, it would be simple.
No, I just want to kick it away.
Okay, so you can kick it away in the movement. So
Okay,
you're
cool.
moving away from the table.
So it's like right now we are on this side of the table. I want to move towards him. So like kind of going around the outside of the table, I guess, towards the guy
Towards the guy that made the shotgun noise. Which
no,
was behind you.
towards the guy who I just stabbed.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I want to move
All right.
towards him.
So stepping onto his side.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay. Next up is Bear.
With the successes and the cyber ears, can I tell where? Can I kind of triangulate where that racking sound came from?
Yes.
How far behind me?
Behind you, in the room behind you. So it's in the bar, and you hear click clack, and someone mutter, "Not again."
I'm going for the bar because I don't want us to have to deal with a shotgun. I'm leaping over the bar. I'm betting that it's the bartender, and I'm gonna like hero leap over the bar and try and disarm him.
Okay, so you're hero leaping over, disengaging with the fight after you punch the dude in the face, and are just kind of using the momentum to then run, leap over the bar, and try to disarm the
Just
bartender.
Tackle him, yeah. Get
Okay.
that shotgun.
Roll me an athletics leaping over the bar, please. You're able to successfully leap over the bar. Okay. Now you're gonna try and tackle the bartender.
Is he holding the shotgun?
Yes, he is holding the shotgun.
Yeah, I'm gonna tackle him.
Okay.
Just grab one hand on the gun and try and drive him to the ground.
Roll me your melee skill. He will bat you away with the barrel of his gun to the floor.
Oh, I get to use a new maneuver.
Aren't you so excited?
I feel like that was intentional just for the setup, and I appreciate it.
In the meantime, the guy that you were fighting now tries to throw a punch at Kaze. Sitting up and now standing up from the booth. All in motion, he gets up and goes to give you a crack in the face. Do you want to fight him off with your sword? Do you want to fight him off with your extended spurs?
I'll go with the sword. I haven't been
Okay.
able to use it that much, so I am always
All right.
looking for a good excuse.
Roll your edged weapons, and you're looking for target number 4. So he goes to punch you in the face. With the reverse side of the blade, you're able to hit the punch out of the way, throwing his arm open, and at the same time bring the slice of the blade of the katana down across his chest, and you just watch it split his armor open, and a gush of red comes spilling out. All right, the other goon who you stabbed through the arm, is clutching it to his chest now, is going to try thickness test. Okay. He's got the young guy pulled up out of the seat, and he's kind of throwing him out of the booth, pushing him out, looking like he's going to try and make a break for the door.
Man, could you imagine if we went through all of this and this isn't Alex Yamamoto? Could you imagine?
Quiet you.
I mean, now that I've already cut somebody open and it's across the chest, now it seems like a practical time to just bring up that distinct possibility. No, it's so easy.
Bartender goes. Bartender presses the shotgun barrel up to your temple there and just says, "Don't move." Kaze, it's your turn again.
Okay, so you said that when the last guy activated that he like pushed the other guy, like
Pushed
he was
Alex out of the booth in front of him.
out of the booth.
Alex out of the booth in front of him.
Okay, could I try to go for like a running dive tackle to Alex to try to like get him down with the hopes that everybody else will take care of other big boy behind me.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. What do you need from me?
So you're trying to catch up to him quickly. He's been thrown forward to try to give him a head start. So give me a quickness test first.
Oh, that's what I was hoping you'd ask for.
Now make me a strength test to try to tackle.
Okay.
He shrugs off your hand as he makes steps towards the entrance to the bar. And we are now to the reroll initiative part.
Okay.
Woo!
Yeah, that's right. Mage goes first, baby. Let's go.
Mage go burr.
All right, I'm going to continue crossing the street. Can I make it into the bar?
Yes.
Okay. What do I see? Like, that's,
Make me a quick perception test. So, intelligence, please.
Intelligence. Oh, my goodness. I don't know
Oh,
my
wow.
character's intelligence.
Oh,
It's a
wow.
6. Wow. Zooey mama. Woo! You just want the highest? Yeah.
No. Your target
Okay.
number is 5 because you're doing a quick assessment.
1.
That's
One
enough to see what's going around.
All right,
so
I'll take it.
You bust in the front door. You see somebody making a break for the door. There's a guy in the booth with a giant slash across his chest. It looks like blood is sprayed all over the booth. You don't see Bear anywhere. The bartender has something behind the bar. You can see the butt of a shotgun up on his shoulder as he's aiming it down at the ground. You can see Kaze has tried to make a grab for the guy running for the door and has failed. And there's one other goon that has his arm kind of pulled up. It looks like he's bleeding from it, and he's reaching behind him for something.
All right. That is a lot. So
It
we're
is a
just going to
lot.
keep it simple. The guy running for a door, I am casting Petrify on.
So you've just busted the door. Kaze made the grab for him. So injured goon whips out a holdout pistol from behind and tries to take a shot. Well, I didn't expect him to actually hit, but he does. Kaze, you're shot with a holdout pistol. You roll body, please.
7 successes.
You take no damage.
Okay, cool.
The bullet just hit. You feel the impact of the bullet on your armor, and it just kind of falls off. So
and I give that bodyguard a disgruntled look.
I'm sure you do. Bear, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going to hold still and
Okay.
if I can, hold action until the instant that shotgun is removed from the side of my head. And then I'm going to tear this man's arms off.
Okay. Well, he has a shotgun at your head, so he does that. Kaze, it's your turn.
Okay. The guy that just tried to shoot me, I would like to go for a swing on the arm, holding the holdout pistol with the sprues, and go for a punch stab.
Okay. You're called shotting the arm that's holding the sprues or holding the holdout pistol
Yep.
with your spurs.
Yep.
So you go to called shot to his arm, and he brings it up to try and defend himself. And as he does, you push your hand forward. It stabs through his forearm and into his head. So you've now pinned his arm to his head with your spurs. Blood just running down his face.
I mean, I guess the good news is he's not going to shoot us again, so at least we got that going for us.
The guy who was running for the door tries to take a step and falls forward because his legs are stone.
Rough, buddy.
Feels bad. Feels real bad. And then Spider, it's your turn.
Wait, run the rest of the way across the street into the room. I assume I
Burst into the
see.
bar.
I assume I see Alex just fall over.
Well, you watch somebody as you run into the bar just sort of kind of fall forward.
Is there anybody around that guy falling forward? Is there
No, there's no one around that guy falling forward.
no one around that guy?
You can make a quick perception test
Okay.
to assess the room.
I will
Again, at target
try.
number 5.
Nothing.
Okay, you just
Nothing.
see the guy falling forward. That's the thing that catches your eye.
Do I see bear? No,
No,
don't see bear.
nope. You see the guy
Okay.
just, and then,
So I'm gonna pull out my gun. I assume the guy fell forward onto his face, like
Well, yeah,
fell
he's-
face forward,
he's falling face forward.
falling face forward, and then I'm gonna flip him over and see if that's the guy.
So you run over and just pull his face up to ID him.
Yeah.
Looks like the guy.
Okay.
Okay. Otto, it's your turn.
Okay, so we have, are both the bodyguards dead?
Yes.
Is everyone
Incapacitated
except
is the preferred term.
No!
Okay.
I don't know about
Incapacitated.
that. I don't think that's the right word.
They're permanently incapacitated.
So easy. I mentioned before that all of this was non-lethal damage, right? Did I forget to mention? Did I forget to mention that?
Did I forget to mention that edged weapons don't deal non-lethal damage? My mistake.
But what
Okay.
if my katana's like the Kenshin blade? It's like, you
You're
know,
not reverse blade.
blade.
No,
Okay, all
no,
right, fair.
no. You didn't specify. It is the dead blade kind. You just blade of immortal these people. So
Okay, so Alex is the only one up, and he's being petrified, so I don't have to worry about him. Well,
up.
well, yeah, okay, quite literally not. I'm just gonna walk over to the bar. Just the
Calmly
bartender.
walk over to the bar.
Yeah, you know, be like, yeah, well, walk over to the
Alright.
bartender, see Bear, and
You see he has a shotgun aimed at Bear, who's on the ground on the other side of the bar.
take a seat. Oh, how's it going, guys? Bear, nice position to be in.
Okay, and that's your turn. Bear, it's your turn. You see
I'm gonna-
the friendly face of, well, Karma, you're wearing a mask, right? Or you
Karma
just have
isn't.
the-
Karma's
you
at
just- I'm sorry.
Jotunheim. Auto.
Otto, you just have the shades on, right?
Oh yeah. Hey, how's it going?
Okay. You see the suave face come over the side of the bar. Hey, how's it going?
I'm going to continue to hold my action,
Okay.
but politely offer to pay for the damage if he will remove that shotgun from my temple. And I'll kind of tap
Okay.
my pocket where I keep the cred stick.
Kaze, did you want to do anything?
As I see the bartenders pointing the shotgun at Bear, I'm gonna just kind of be like, hey, so sorry about all of the disturbance here. We could make sure that we float you some new yen to get everything covered here. We don't want to cause you any stress, sir. We got our man that we were looking for here, so we'll leave without any further issue. I apologize. And as I'm saying this, I'm like trying to pull my sprue out of the dude's head as he's like dragging my body like down because he's like slumped over.
Because
So I'm,
he's
like,
attached like
yeah,
this.
yeah. So it's like he's like this, and I'm like standing over him with like my one arm, like just like trying to get it out, get it unstuck while I'm
Sure.
like explaining my that we are peaceful and do not wish harm to him.
No, I'm not even going to say anything. Roll strength. Roll
Roll
strength.
strength. Okay.
Yeah. No, I swear. We love peace.
Yeah.
Safety first, everybody.
Safety first, dude. Imagine what would have happened if we hadn't gone safety first this mission, is all I'm saying.
This bartender needs a refresher in shotgun safety.
Do I have a target number on strength or just highest?
So what's your highest roll?
Highest is going to be a 8.
Yes, you're able to pull your spruce out of the arm and skull with a sickening squelch kind of noise. And a little bit of a pop.
And then I pull out a hanky from my back pocket and wipe the sprues off.
I'm glad you're tidying. We're basically out of initiative now because the bartender isn't pulling the trigger
Yet.
yet. And Bear's offered to pay for the damages.
Do I still have the guy still at my feet?
Yeah,
Right?
he
He's
can't
still at
move.
my
His,
feet. He
his
can't
legs
move.
are stone.
Cool. I'm going to cock my pistol, put it to his temple, and tell him stay away from the Tacoma docks.
And then as Spider
And
says
then
that,
I'm gonna like do one of these, and we're done.
as Spider says that, I'm also just gonna go, especially Oyster Oyuba, especially this place. Don't go there.
Okay.
Stay away. But I'm also like stay. I'm trying to do like a gargly, but stay away from Oyster Yuba. Stay away from Oyster Yuba.
Just pulling a
What he said.
Batman right there.
Yep.
Christopher Nolan Batman right there.
Yep.
Okay. Bear, the bartender will let you get up. He pulls the shotgun away and just holds out a cred stick reader.
I'll tap him. Let me check my finances here. You know what? I'll be extra generous. I will tap him 2,000 for the damages.
Oh, he was only going to ask for 1,000, but yeah, that'll cover it. Now get out of here and don't ever come back.
The drink that I ordered, that's presumably still on the bar.
Still sitting on the bar, yeah.
I down it, and then as I walk out past the guy, I take the note out of my pocket, stick it in his pocket, and kind of slap his cheek like a mob boss. What they said: don't come near the Tacoma docks again.
Who are you people?
I'll go.
No one answered.
I'll put my finger on his lips in a shushing gesture. You don't need to know, and then just walk out.
I'm gonna follow after Bear, and as I follow after Bear, I'm just gonna lean down slightly and go, "You are Alex Yamamoto, right?"
Yes, it looks like the
I
same
know it
guy.
looks
He
like
has
him.
the
Does he
tattoos.
say yes? I am Alex Yamamoto.
Yes, he does say my name is Alex. How did you know that?
Because we know things. So stay safe out there, Alex. And then I'm gonna pat his head and I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
Otto,
long-
end that spell, please.
Oh, we're getting there. How long does this petrify take to fully envelop someone?
Well, you're sustaining, right?
Yeah.
Two full combat rounds after having been cast.
Okay. So he's getting there. Yeah. Okay. And I'm just gonna like be the last one, just kind of like stand over him, look down at him, shades on. I guess we were dressed to kill. See, he said it thought he'd be funny. You know, I had a friend that says, as it's like slowly engulfing him, I had a friend that said he thought it'd be funny if I said that instead, but I feel like it wasn't as funny. What do you think?
I'm turning to stone.
Yeah, it'll wear off eventually. Probably. Or I'll just keep it on. I don't know. Pat him on the head. Safety first? I think that's what we're saying now. And walk out.
Do you end the spell as you walk out?
I'll give it like 30 seconds and then I'll drop it.
As just enough to where it's crept up to his shoulders.
Precisely.
As he's coming out of the bar, Kaze's just gonna be standing with like his hands on his knees, and he's just gonna be going, "Trust to kill."
Listen, Zero said it'd be funny. I didn't. Did it make sense? I feel like it
Can't
didn't
get
make
enough
sense.
of this guy.
Like we got through the armor, but like it did nothing because they were dressed.
Oh,
but it's
okay. So,
it was
yeah.
so good.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad. Okay, I gotta.
High fives all around, fellas. We should go.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Well, as you all walk outside and are high-fiving one another,
Uh-oh.
because I never let you walk away that easily. All right, everyone, please make me a perception test. Your target number
He's one.
No, your target number is
Okay.
9. All right, so this is great too because you're the last one to walk out. So Otto, you said all that to the guy like finger guns on the way out with the shades. You step outside and you're like, yeah, it was a really good idea, and you just watch something fall in between you, like slow motion. Just that's a grenade. And it falls into the center of all of you.
Interesting.
I know I promised no more explosions, but I could not have predicted this.
So you just watch it. Otto's the only one that sees it. Everybody else is kind of talking. And then there's a bright flash and a deafening sound as it hits the ground, bounces up a little bit, and then Bear, because you have cyber hearing,
Do
and
my
it's turned on.
sunglasses help at all?
If they were flare compensating, yes.
We'll get there one day.
One day you'll be able to afford them.
Hey, I'd like to
So
quickly point
the
out.
deafening sound will kind of reverberate in your cyber ears.
I would like to point out that I do in fact have flare compensating cyber eyes, so I just want to put that one out there.
Look at you! Look at you being prepared. But you don't have compensating noise.
I don't. The Big Bang noise that's still gonna go off, but I can still at least see. So I got that
For the
going for me, I guess.
disorientation.
Yeah.
All right. So everybody that doesn't have flare comp, which
I do too. I just checked my sheet.
Too cool for flare comp.
too cool for flare comp.
Cool
I
guys
assume
would
that-
look at explosions.
I assumed that all Folkleys came with flare comp as like a standard coding, but I guess not.
No, those are the traditional ones.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's what you
the
get for skimping.
The
They're so
fakes-
expensive.
The fakes don't. Yeah, the fakes
So
don't.
expensive. Like $7,000, dude. Like, there's so much.
Well, yeah, you get the low light, thermal, and flare comp all rolled into one. Of course, they're going to be expensive.
Well, yeah, but you know, I'm sad about it.
Well,
Or-
be sad
or-
about it.
Or you could literally just have my eyes, because that's all my eyes do all those things too.
Yeah, but then I take penalties for magic. So, you know, us mages don't get all your fancy stuff. We have sunglasses.
All right, the disorienting blast goes off, the flash goes off. Only Spider and Kaze are not affected by the flash. So you see a red blur move past you into the bar. Is what Spider and Kaze will see.
I want to move back towards the door and like see if I could just like open it enough to look in to
Well, the
where
door-
he was.
The red blur goes past you into the bar, so it bursts the door open.
Oh, okay.
Both Spider and you can make quick perception tests if you want.
Yes.
You're not. You have the flare comp, so Spider in the quick red blur. You only see the back of this person. They're wearing like a red leather jacket that's kind of tight fitting to the back. It has a stitched skull on the back of it, and you just watch him in one stroke behead the dude that you had just warned in the middle of the bar.
Oh, we gotta go.
And then you watch him then with a very fast speed behead and then make a break for the back of the bar, like through the kitchen.
Well, I mean, I think that problem solved itself. Then we should go. I start like grabbing Otto and Bear.
What's happening?
We gotta go.
Okay.
Don't want to get mixed up anymore. Gotta go.
I mean, how are you going? You guys got here different ways.
What?
We're getting
You-
away
you
from
took
the
a
front of the
cab
bar.
Kaze rode with Bear on the motorcycle. So
God, we need a car.
how you doing this is what I'm saying. As in the next moments from inside the bar you hear, "Holy Drek!"
I say run 2 blocks away and then call a cab.
I will go. You handle Odo. I got Bear, and I'll grab Bear and lead him back to the bike, and we'll just go for the bike.
Okay.
Why is everything still buzzing?
That's okay. Don't worry.
You can't hear
I don't know
anything.
if you can hear me, but I can hear you. But it's gonna be okay. Just follow me.
There you hear kind of mumbled shouting, like Kaze's shouting something and then grabbing your arm and pulling you.
Can I switch to thermo eyes to at least see shapes and
Yeah,
Heat
so everything's
signatures?
not so like blurry.
yeah.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that so I can at least walk.
Okay. Spider, how are you getting Otto out of there?
I'm gonna drag Otto with me.
So
These
just like,
sunglasses suck!
these goggles do nothing. So you wrap him up in like an arm and then okay.
Once
And
we
book it?
once we get about like a block away, I'm gonna take my mask off just in case anybody saw the mask and stick it in my pocket, and then we will
Probably a good idea.
we will call a cab when we'll get like 2 blocks away, and then I
So
will
2 more
call-
blocks away after
Yep.
that.
2 more blocks,
Okay.
and then call a cab back to Jotunheim.
Okay. Kaze, what are you doing?
I'm going to as we're progressing to the bike, I'm gonna take my mask off and then also reach over and grab Bears and pull his off for him. So that way, and then just stuff him in a pocket, and then just lead Bear
Hop
back
on
to where we had the bike, and then hop on and take off back to Jotunheim.
Okay. Heading off back.
I'm going to keep my hand on my pistol on the ride just in case we're pursued.
Actually, instead of going to Jotunheim, I want to go back to the apartment that we went to when we originally got the message from Sam.
Oh, the Sam's apartment.
Sam's apartment, yeah. We're gonna
Okay.
go there instead.
All right, you're headed to Sam's apartment.
And I made sure to lock Bear into the strap, so even though he can't
Safe-
see or hear,
Safety
first.
safety first. Also, I'm pretty sure that we know what the name of this episode's gonna be, right?
Safety first. Crash test dummies. All right. Spider, you and Otto will get back to you'll get back to Jotunheim first.
Okay.
Everything's pretty quiet. Now Karma's gonna come running up to Otto, all excited, trying to tell you all about, Urban Brawl and how it's so much fun, and he's really good at it. He
What?
said he was so good. He talked to the wandering guy in the red.
Who? Wait, what? Who, Karma?
Just some guy who was watching some of the Urban Brawl, and he's giving us pointers while we were doing the Urban Brawl. But he told me that he wanted me to give you this. And Karma hands you a 45 caliber bullet.
Otto, you didn't.
I don't know what he means, but he said to give this to you. I guess it's for good luck. I don't know.
Otto,
Where?
we-
When did you last see him? Where was he? Where? Like,
Earlier today, before everybody left, and then you came back.
was he in Jotunheim?
Well, no, we practiced like over in the abandoned park.
Oh, no.
Okay. If you see him again, I need you to get back to Jotunheim. Bring everyone with you.
Okay.
Okay.
He talks real funny. Wears a big old mask on his face.
Oh, what kind of mask?
He says he's a brawl player.
He's a bad man.
He seemed really nice. He told us how to run better lanes and gave us some shooting advice. It was really nice.
Yeah, he's trying to kill us. Like,
why? Why would
Zero
he
and-
wait for you then?
I think it's something to do with Zero. I think he's toying with us, or maybe it's like I don't know. But just if you see him in the future, just not engage, walk away, or shoot him. Don't shoot him. Well, never mind. Don't do that. Just walk away.
Walk away. Okay.
Run, actually, and bring
Run.
everyone with you. Yes.
Okay.
Back to Jotunheim.
I can do that.
Okay.
I can do that.
Okay.
Otto, we need to talk. We need to talk right now.
Me and you.
Yeah, we need to talk right
All
now.
right. What's up, Home Slice? Right now. Like, should we go somewhere?
Yeah, it's not around the kids. Not around the kids.
Okay.
They'll go back into Jotunheim and play hide the rock.
Yeah. What's up? What?
You couldn't see it. I don't know if anybody else saw it, but after the flashbang grenade, somebody in a red jacket with a skull on the back, moving ridiculously fast, went in and cut Alex's head off, and then ran out the back of the bar.
Okay.
So They obviously know where we are, possibly who we are.
Why would they kill Alex? Do you know what this bullet means? Does this mean anything to you? Does this mean anything to me?
It's
Do you recognize
It's a 45 caliber bullet.
this 45 caliber bullet? This very
should-
specifically 45 caliber bullet?
should either one of us recognize that?
I mean,
Do we recognize this 44 caliber bullet?
in the shadows, usually when somebody hands you a bullet, it's a message.
What kind of message?
The not good kind.
Interesting.
The your life may be up kind.
The we're gonna die kind of message.
The message is in the bullet. It's
It was in the bullet all along.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up my cell phone and try to get in touch with Bear because
Alright,
they're not
so-
back yet.
Zoom back. Kaze and Bear are flying over to this apartment complex that they originally talked to Sam at. Yeah, you can
We're
get
using
there.
a lot of air quotes today that are making me really uncomfortable. I gotta say.
Uh-huh.
Air
All right.
quotes.
You make it back. You see the name on the buzzer to be able to be buzzed in
Push it.
and opens up the doors.
Okay.
10 knew you and he's decapitated too.
I guess that would, it's. I didn't think that this entire situation was anything to lose our heads over, but here we are.
Apparently.
So, who's to say? By the time that we make it back to this apartment, is Bear good? Is he?
Can I have
His ears are
rebooted my
still
ears?
his ears are still ringing a little bit. His sight can come back to normal.
Okay. So are
But
we
his-
talking
his
at like
ears are definitely
slightly?
still like ringing a little
Are
bit.
we speaking at like slightly elevated levels to
A
each other?
little-
Because
a
mine
little
would
bit.
still be the same too,
Yes.
right?
Oh.
Okay, yeah. So,
Subvocal, dude. Do you have subvocal?
no.
Oh,
I
I'll
don't think
respond.
so.
I'll respond to Kaze using subvocal, so I'm not yelling.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. All right, and then we'll go inside and
Sure. Back
up to the apartment.
Okay, you make it up to the apartment.
Okay.
Nobody stops you.
I'm not gonna knock. I'm just gonna try to open the door.
It's unlocked.
Okay. Go in very cautiously.
All right. Yeah.
I'm gonna have my hand on the gun.
Same messy looking apartment.
Okay. I want to go back to because originally he called us through like a terminal that was set up in the apartment, right? All right, I want to go back and check the terminal and see if there's like any messages or anything on it as it is.
So
and
you go back to check the terminal, and right as you're getting to it, it starts ringing.
I just look at Bear and go, "Well, that's not ominous."
No, it's
and-
probably fine.
And I answer the call. Hey.
What are you doing? What are you doing back here?
We came back to try to get back a hold of you because I felt like this would be the easiest way to do it. So
Yeah, I guess so.
we went to the bar and made sure that he got the message.
Oh, good. He's not gonna go back.
No, shouldn't be.
Definitely not.
Not after we got done with him.
Well, that's
But-
fantastic.
We sent him the message. Unfortunately, we had to rough up his bodyguards, but we made sure that he got the message and was still in one piece by the time that we left the bar. So
Okay, still in one piece.
Yep.
Given the message, this is all great news.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I'm glad I reached out to you guys. See, these favors, they go hand in hand with each other. Now you needed that paperwork done.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's what you needed. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. Well,
And then I'm gonna look over at Bear. Is there anything you needed? I mean, you were part of this too. No, anything you want?
Nope. I just wanted him to set up your business paperwork.
All right. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
so
All right.
where,
Yep.
where you want me to send this to?
I mean, can you just send it back to the fax machine? We're here. It seems like it'd be easy. I mean,
sure.
yeah, right.
It'll take a few minutes, but you'll get it.
That's fine.
Just hang out. hang out there. There should be that leftover takeout. It should still be in the fridge there if you still want it.
Yeah, no, that seems awful, but I appreciate the offer. Thank you, Sam.
Yeah, well, you did me a big favor. He's not going to come around anymore. That's such a huge weight off my shoulders. I really appreciate that you guys did that and that you left him alive. Oh, man, wow. Cherry on top.
Yeah, well, no problem. Tried to get everything as easy peasy as we could. So I appreciate your help with the paperwork and, I'll lose my number. And then I hang up.
Lose my number. He's calling his own terminal.
Yep.
Amazing. Okay. At that same time that phone gets slammed down to hang up, Barry, your cell phone goes off. You're getting a call from Spider.
Yellow.
We have a problem.
What problem?
Okay, I know. I don't know if anybody else saw this, but after the flashbang grenade went off, somebody wearing a red jacket with a skull on the back ran inside and decapitated Alex, and then ran out the back of the bar.
Hold on.
No.
dude.
There's more.
Okay.
There's more. And then somebody dressed in the same red coat came to Jotunheim and gave a 45 caliber bullet to Karma to give to Otto, and we were. This is bad.
Stay calm. Hold on.
Get back here.
Kaze, did you tell Sam that man was alive?
Yes, because he was. You were.
He's
you were there,
definitely
right?
not alive.
I-
Spider just told me that some guy came in and decapitated him while we were all blinded.
Decaffeinated? What? I don't understand. I don't understand
His
what that means.
kappa was detated.
Oh no. I mean, well, at least we got the call out of the way before we knew this information. So, as far as we were concerned,
You told that you were technically truthful there. So good job, you. Bigger problem, red jumpsuit guys handing out bullets to kids at Jotunheim.
I mean, doesn't Odo give bullets to his kid all the time? I thought that we were just arming the young.
No, like
anyway.
one bullet. Like to send a message.
A message.
Yeah,
Did
so
he
possibly the same guy.
Did he try to open the bullet? Because sometimes they're in the bullet. You gotta if you take it.
I think the bullet is the message here.
I'm getting very impatient being kept on hold.
Sorry.
You can
Our
kind of
ears are
hear
still
this
not
muffled conversation in the background.
We're waiting 5 minutes for a fax for some reason, and then we're gonna get back there on the double. Yes.
Now.
See you soon.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a scared look as I put my phone away. She's not happy.
Yeah, that things escalated quickly there.
I'm sleeping in the common room tonight.
That's double up on blankets. It gets a little drafty in there. Well then.
I will change one little thing in that Spider, the bullet could have slightly more significance to you because it was the same caliber bullet for
I was really hoping you wouldn't say that.
I don't know if that does some more things to you, but
Thanks, easy. Now I'm really upset.
Awesome. I just wanted to throw that part out there. So the fax machine eventually whirls up. It takes like a few minutes to shoot out all of these documents, but you end up walking out with like a document set like this.
Oh, there's a lot. Oh God! All right.
Yeah, there's a lot to read through.
I pick it up and I start looking at the front page on it. I just yes.
It's full of the legal jargon and corporate speak of setting up a contract, what an LLC entails.
I recognize some of these words. Okay, cool. And I'm just gonna dip it into the pocket, and it sounds like we need to get back to Jotunheim. So I'll dot the T's and cross the lowercase i's later, and we can get rolling.
Okay. You head back to Jotunheim. There's no problem. He stops you.
I'm so happy that Sam's apartment didn't explode while we were waiting for a fax or something. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I had like a 10% chance that I felt like that was actually gonna happen. So I'm
I
glad.
thought we were going to be rolling new characters for next.
Yeah,
week.
like there was
Look,
like a
there
claymore
wasn't-
in the fax machine or something, man. Like,
There clearly was just not enough time for me to set that up. It
That's
wouldn't
fair.
have made sense.
you weren't expecting us to go back to the apartment, is what happened.
I
Yeah.
know. Yes, that's what it was. Because Sam doesn't have enough enemies in his life.
I honestly,
Clearly.
I thought it was a coin toss on whether or not there'd be a tripwire this time on the way in.
That's why I said that I opened and approached and entered cautiously.
Cautiously.
I was hoping that cautiously would be the determinant there. Okay, so
Oh, okay.
we'll roll back to Jotunheim, and
Mhm.
then when we get there, we'll go look for Spider and meet up with them.
Yeah, you find them in the common area.
Yep.
They're hanging out. So,
This is a
Uh,
problem.
So
You got the paperwork.
good news and good
Oh.
news.
You got the paperwork?
I got the
I'm so
paperwork.
glad.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Also, we did let Sam know that as of the time of reporting in, Alex was alive. That was right before you called us with that other pertinent piece of information. So, whether or not Sam comes back at some point, upset about this development, yeah, we didn't know at the time.
He
so
was technically alive when we exited the premises.
as far as we knew, because I did not see this mysterious decapitation figure myself. What did he look like? Did you manage to get a look at him, or?
Red leather jacket with a skull on the back. And he went out the back of the bar after he flashbanged us.
I want to check the dossier we got from Zero.
uh-huh.
Does that match anybody?
Sounds like may have been Carrion. You don't know.
This is our handy dandy pocket laminate that we got from
Yeah.
explaining
Flashcards.
all of the people.
Zero
Yeah.
bad guy flashcards. Yes.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. Yep.
What about the red mask and the
Coming soon to Patreon.
funny voice? Does that line it up anymore?
It could have been the same guy.
So yeah, this is bad.
Can Carmen tell us what the mask looked like? Did he describe? He said the guy was wearing a mask, didn't he? Didn't Karma say he was in a red jacket with a mask on his face?
Yes.
What did the mask look like?
It's full covering his face. It's like he had one of the almost like the ballistic mask like you guys have done before.
Hmm.
And it was all painted black, and he had the black head cover over his head.
So we're being stalked by Daft Punk, or at least half of Daft Punk.
I was going more for like a Deathstroke type feel, but whatever.
Deathstroke.
That's where I went. That's where that's
Deathstroke.
Deathstroke.
Thank you, Otto.
Yeah, no problem. Ooh, so we should probably tell the others about this, right? Like,
Yeah, we need to.
Yeah, let's marinate on this for a minute, and we gotta, I don't know, post more guards or something.
yeah.
Lock the doors, like
You don't think it's me specific, right? Like,
I do not think it's you specific.
okay, because like it'd be a little weird, because like I just got here. I mean, there's no way I pissed off this guy that fast, right? Yeah.
It's in Zero's dossier.
Right. So
yeah,
it was
I don't
probably
think
just
it's
the
you
easiest way.
specific. I think
Yeah,
it's
okay.
messing with Zero's friends before he tries to murder Zero or something.
That's cool. Cool.
It is very not. It's the entire opposite of cool.
Yeah, it was like a rhetorical cool.
Oh well, I was gonna
Like
say it's a total Drekstorm.
He went after the kids in the park to deliver this message.
Well, he was at least there.
He was there in the park while the kids were practicing.
Yeah, the kids, we need to talk to Loki about getting some guys to supervise the kids while they go out and play. Like we
What?
got
No, they're
enough
not going
guys with
out to
guns.
play anymore. What do you mean going out to play? No
We
one should be
can't-
leaving Jotunheim.
We
can't
can't
let them
let
know.
on that there's a problem. We can't let the kids know.
We also
He
can't
didn't
let
hurt the kids.
You might. This guy seems pretty non-moral. I feel like hurting kids is not in his, like, out of his ballpark. I feel like he doesn't draw the line there. Didn't he skin a dude, like, a week ago or something? Like, pretty sure he's not against shooting a kid. I mean, I don't know.
That's
And
his
if this is
maybe.
the same guy, remember he's been collecting hearts and livers for some reason.
Yeah, what if he wants to add a kid heart?
That's his maybe. But we got to manage the situation. Keep everyone calm. We don't want to instigate a panic. There's a lot of people here in Jotunheim. We do not want a panic on our hands. So we keep this quiet. It doesn't leave the inner circle. We tell Loki and Zero and Amaging. We keep it amongst us. And that's that. Everything else, business as usual. We quietly get some of the guys to keep an eye on the kids, business as usual, so no one panics. Because as soon as people start panicking, there's going to be fighting and more problems in Jotunheim. And Jotunheim needs to be unified in the face of an existential threat, like a guy who leaves body parts and bullets around.
But you want them to be unified to something they don't even know about. I'm not saying we tell them everything, but like there's a threat outside. What happens if someone in Jotunheim goes to a stuffer shack and doesn't come back because they didn't bring a weapon with them or something? Well, they're walking through the Barrens, so if they didn't bring a weapon with them, that's on them anyways. But I'm just saying, maybe we at least be like, hey, maybe we don't even blame it. Maybe we blame it on the Halloweeners. You know, we know the Halloweeners are kind of after our asses now. So would you just say, hey, we got to at least make everyone prepared. If you're going to leave Jotunheim, maybe watch out a little bit.
it's Loki's decision how he wants to handle it, because he's the one in charge.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
Odo, if you want to have Karma be stocked and ready, by all means, you have that right. Like, you can absolutely do that. But we do need to bring this up to Loki and see how he wants to address and handle what's going on with everybody else here. But you can absolutely do that. We're not, nobody's going to try to stop you on that front.
I'm not saying we shouldn't tell Loki or anything. I'm not saying we keep it here, obviously. I'm just like,
Right.
Okay. I think we're, okay. Sorry. I'm just a little,
No, it's understandable.
Yeah,
Completely
okay.
understandable. To be perfectly honest, you've got more skin in this game than the rest of us do. I mean, we've got each other, but you've got a kid, so I totally get it, and I understand that his safety's got to be tantamount here. So, absolutely, we're agreeing with what you're saying.
Okay.
As far as what everybody else is going to do and how we want to proceed with this, we're going to have to bring it up and see what Loki wants to do.
Yeah. Okay.
Let
fair.
me see the bullet.
Here you go. It's a 44.5 caliber or something like that. I don't remember.
45.
45 caliber. 45 caliber bullet.
It looks like
Yes.
a 22 to me. I use katanas.
Does that spark any memories for me?
Yeah, you dug a bullet out of your wife's head. That was the same caliber.
Left that part out.
What? Is this sparking anything for you?
I didn't leave that part out. You were too busy arguing with Kaze.
Well, the ears just started working again.
Yeah, no, I didn't leave that part out.
Do you think it's Gray? Could he be involved? How would some guy from Zero's dossier know what caliber bullet I dug out of your skull?
It could just be a coincidence. It could
We're
be.
kind of short on
Wait,
those.
dug out of her skull. Wait, what? What's happening?
Okay, real quick, 30-second version. Remember that bug problem we had and why we
Yeah,
live here
great.
now?
No,
Yeah,
yeah, I know. Yeah.
The bug problem is a guy named Mr. Gray who
I know. He's
once
right, my kid. I was there.
he
Yeah.
once shot Spider in the head and left her for
Oh.
dead because he wanted to take over my operations before we left London. He was my second in command and wanted to be the boss, and we weren't too keen on that. So he tried to kill my wife, left her for dead, and that's why we're here now.
Okay. I think that was longer than 30 seconds.
Exposition.
Sorry, I'm trauma dumping.
No, I get. I mean, that's fine. Okay. So, like, do we think, like, maybe Gray and Carrion are, like, working together, maybe? Or, like, is it
That
possible?
would be terrifying.
Sounds like it. Cool.
Yeah, we need to have a executive leadership meeting here.
Does anyone check the news at all?
I feel like Otto probably
do
does.
any of you follow the news?
I feel like Otto
I
would
would
check it
for
every now and then.
investing information.
Well, Otto, you get the alert on your phone. There's been a high-profile murder in the downtown city of Seattle.
Whoops.
Was someone possibly decapitated?
Yes, it was very gruesome. Decapitated in a bar, both bodyguards murdered.
Well, on the plus side,
with a sword.
I don't think they're blaming us.
Who
So,
could
I mean,
do
that's
such
good.
a thing.
Right? Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Police and Lone Star believe that it may be gang related, specifically linking to the Yakuza gang. But the reason that it makes it such a high profile case is the murder victim.
What about him?
One Alex Moto.
As we read that it does say Alex Yamamoto, I just look around at everybody and go, guys, we got the right guy this time. I'm proud of us for that.
This
I'm
time?
so happy that we managed. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, no, it was good.
What else does it say in there? Anything else of note?
Alex
Who is
Yamamoto.
this guy?
Alex Yamamoto is apparently one of the nephews that happens to be connected to one of the board of directors of MTC.
Well, frag.
We gotta
We
stop
didn't
taking.
kill him.
We gotta stop taking jobs from Sam.
At least we didn't kill him. Yeah, that's
That is true. Good job, crew.
Glass half
big
full.
facts.
Glass half full kind of bear.
I
But
Glass
don't
half
that was
think.
not on us.
This is why we wore masks, right? Everybody was wearing their mask, right? So that way we didn't get
I-
identified, right?
I didn't have. You just didn't tell me about mask. I didn't even know who this dude was. I had sunglasses on, so I guess I got that going for me. But like,
I'm sorry, it's MCT.
MCT, yeah.
Yeah, MCT. Anybody that has any kind of corporate background or corporate knowledge skills, you can go ahead and roll if you want. Target number is 3 for general knowledge.
Success.
You've heard of this corporation. It's the Mitsuhama Computer Technologies.
Mm-hmm.
They generally are thought to have ties with the Yakuza.
If he was a nephew of a board member of MCT, there's a good chance that this is way more linked into the Yaks than we initially expected it to be. And the fact that he's now dead is not great.
at least it was a nephew, you know, like not like a brother, like a husband. I mean, like nephews, you know.
Kaze.
You'd be surprised. Usually nephews are the ones who get put up for the next seat of position of power within these types of organizations if there's no direct descendants. So this could be bad.
Kaze.
Yeah, what's up there?
The last time Otto and Spider, sorry, Odo. I don't mean to
I
keep
swear to God.
mispronouncing your
I knew
name.
who you were talking about. Yes.
And Spider and Amaging and I did a job for Sam. It involved Yaks.
Mm-hmm.
And it
I-
also went sideways.
I'm starting to think that the fact that Sam was not at the location to give us this mission in person might be playing way more into this link with the Yaks.
I'm really
than maybe we
wondering
gave
what
it
he has to
credit
do with Yaks. Like, what is he involved in, and why do we keep calling him?
Why do we keep calling him? That's a fantastic
That's
first
not.
question.
That's you guys.
That's a great point. However, I think that depending on what happens here, we may need to go track down Sam and have a face-to-face to figure out what's actually going on. Because, if this is swept in as a gang-related incident due to who he is, that's one thing. We're good. and we have our bases covered. But if this comes back around to us being involved somehow, we may need to track down Sam and get some actual information out of him. Yeah. So let's keep that one on the let's keep that plan on the back burner for now. And yeah.
I regret moving here.
But we're so happy to have you, man. Like this has been fantastic.
I'm so glad I got dragged into a gang war, Yakuza war, which is still technically a gang war. It's 2 technically gang wars, and now some mass serial killer dude from the army or something. I don't even know what's going on with Zero.
Don't forget the 3 kidnappings, a couple of assaults and batteries, and an act of
I'm fine
domestic
doing
terrorism.
things. It's what's affecting me that matters.
It's the repercussions.
Yeah, imagine if you were still living a boring life, man. High five. I go up for a high five.
I'll high five him. I'll high five you, Kaze.
And I go, no! And then I look at Odo and I just hold out the high five.
What's my name?
It's Odo. We've gone over this.
No, it's Otto. Say it.
That's what I just said.
I'm not giving you a high
I don't
five.
Understand. Why does nobody understand this? It keeps coming back
You're
around.
influencing other people to say it wrong.
Influencing what to do what? To say your name? I just say it the way that you were introduced to me. This is what I know you as. I don't understand what the problem is. I don't understand what the problem is.
I hate all of you.
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting.
I hate you.
In my experience, he won't put the hand down until you give it up.
And then we fade to black after the high five.
Hey everyone, Dr. Friendship here. I play Loki on SINless over here, and I'm also the editor. I do pretty much all the editing for both this show and Shadowrun on Empty, our lore podcast. We'd love it if you would go check that out if you're interested in more Shadowrun lore. I usually do a kind of funny, sort of entertaining outro, but this week I just wanted to take some time and tell you guys about some of the other stuff that we have going on. We do have that lore podcast, and you guys can check that out on Spotify. We've got about 4 episodes up right now, and there's a new one coming out every single week. We take 2 new runners. We have Zero and we have Kaze, who don't really know much about the lore. And so Easy Mode, our GM, explains what's going on in the 6th world to them, and they get to react to it. It's very fun, and I would love it if you would go check it out. I think it's a lot of fun, and I think you'll enjoy it. We also have a Patreon where you can help support our work and help us keep the lights on over here. It does cost a little bit of money to produce these shows for you, and if you're entertained and you have a couple bucks you can spare, you can check us out over on patreon.com/critical_hits. That's how you can support us. $5 a month gets you a credit over here at the end of every episode of SINless, as well as some other bonuses and perks and things like that. Early access to the Shadowrun on Empty podcasts before we actually release them to the public. You can check them out early, and a number of other things. So go check it out if you get a minute. And if you got a couple bucks you can throw our way, we would love to have your support. Big shout out to all of our current patrons. We've got Sephiroth, Susie Q, Crimson Gecko, Frank, the Rogue 404, Drekstorm, Nicholas, and Anthony. Big thank you to all of you for supporting us and helping us to continue making these shows. Finally, if you are enjoying the show, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't, and hit the little bell notification to get updates when a new episode's going live. Also, share the episode with somebody else you think might like it. You never know who's going to enjoy the program, and if you share it around, it helps us in a huge, huge way. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you on the next episode.